One of the first things you get taught when you learn how to throw a left hook is to rotate over on the front foot. But if it's so important to get that rotation, then why do so many top level fighters seem perfectly comfortable throwing the left hook without rotating? First off, we need to look at why we would teach you to rotate first. The main reason it's much easier to generate power if you're rotating that front foot, switching the weight from the front foot to the back foot. So let's look at the basic way to throw a left hook. So again, I'm in a position where I've thrown the right hand, I've already got this heel up. I'm already starting to rotate my hips through this way. As the weight shifts back and the front foot rotates over, that shift of weight from front foot to back foot makes it really easy to generate that power, and you've got the full kinetic chain working from the floor, driving all the way through. So if it's easier to generate power, then what would be the benefit of throwing the left hook without rotating that foot? The main one is going to be quicker. Without needing to rotate the foot, you can generate the force and much quicker from there, and you can do it off different shots, and it's easier to go into different shots from it. So let's look at how to throw the left hook without rotating the front foot, but still generating the power. So we still need to use the kinetic chain from the floor. We don't just want to arm punch. We're not just going to turn the arm or turn just the upper body. We're not going to generate anywhere near enough force doing it that way. So we still need that kinetic chain working. And that leads to the second most common problem. A lot of people throw the shot, and as they're rotating, this knee dips in. It's almost like you're going onto the inside of your foot, and the knee turns. So again, you're not using that full kinetic chain at all. A lot of the power's bleeding out of the shot. And again, it's basically just an upper body rotation. So what we need to do is drive through that left heel. So that left heel's forcing my hips to turn. You should feel like your left heel wants to slide out slightly to the left and away, but the force into the floor is keeping it down. And you rotate that knee around the foot, and that's going to generate the power still. You're not shifting the weight back as much, but you can still get a fast and heavy shot. So what we're going to do, we'll look at throwing a few different combinations, and we'll play around with keeping the foot down or turning the heel over. You'll see which feels more comfortable depending on which combination you're throwing. And it can depend on what shots become before it, can depend on what shots coming after it. So the first combination we're going to look at, the real basic combination, just a jab, straight right, left hook, straight right. We'll put that straight right on the end just because we've got a shot coming after the hook rather than just doing a basic 1, 2, 3. So the first time we throw it, we're going to look to get that rotation of the front foot. So jab, cross, I've rotated on the right hand, turning back, all the weight slamming down to that foot, back to the right hand again. Okay, so 1, 2, left hook, right hand. Okay, so now the second time we throw it, I want you to try it with keeping that heel down. See if it feels any different, see if you can get a bit quicker. See if you lose a little bit of power, which may be the case. We'll see how much power we can keep in there. So we're throwing the jab, still rotating on the left hand, on the straight right. But now as we throw the left hook, we're driving through that heel, but keeping the heel down, turning in, and then back with the right hand. So we've got the 1, 2, left hook, right hand. Okay, so now the next combination, we're going to look at going hook to the body, hook to the head. So we're doubling up with that left hand. So we've got jab, cross, left hook to the body, left hook to the head. And again, the first time you throw it, I want you to try rotating on both the hooks. So the hook to the body, we're going to rotate the foot, shift back, and go again. So jab, right hand, same as before. As I throw the hook to the body, rotating that heel, bringing the weight back, left hook over the top. Hook, hook. Now this time, try not turning over, not rotating on that hook to the body. So we throw the 1, 2, as we throw that hook to the body, we're just going to rotate around that heel, keeping the heel down. Then we can shift over, rotate on the second hook, the hook to the head. Okay, so we have 1, 2, hook to the body, hook to the head. And that way we should be able to get much quicker, or a little bit quicker at least, from body to head, ideal without losing too much power. Okay, now the last combination we're going to look at throwing 3 different ways. It's a tricky combination, seems simple, call it the Mickey Ward combination, We're going to throw jab, hook to the head, hook to the body. So we're trying to get him to cover that hook to the head and dig underneath the elbow, getting into the body. So the first time we're going to throw it, this is the difficult one. We're going to throw jab, we're going to rotate on both those hooks again, same as before. So jab, weight goes back to the back foot, hook to the head, weight comes back to the front foot, shifts again on the hook to the body. 1, 3, hook to the body. So this time we throw it, we're not going to rotate on that hook to the head. So we throw the jab, hook to the head, but we're just rotating around that foot again, not bringing it up. Then we're going to rotate on that hook to the body, turn in for our slow full power shot. So 1, 3, hook to the body. Okay, so now last one, the last combination, we're not going to rotate over on that heel on either of the hooks. So we go jab, hook to the head, hook to the body. And again, this is the way Mickey Ward would throw it, not bringing that heel up. Again, he was much more side on, nice long base, boom, and just rotate nice and fast. Okay, so jab, hook to the head, getting that rotation, but without bringing the heel up. Then we can get quickly down into that hook to the body. And again, if someone covers before they get time to drop that elbow, we can already be underneath, digging that body shot in. Okay, so hopefully you'll try a few of those combinations out. Hopefully try all the combinations out the different ways and feel which works better off certain shots, whether it's better to rotate off the right hand to turn back, or whether you prefer to stay as you were, if you're going head to body or body to head. Playing that game of speed versus power and see which works better. And let me know which feels better. Rotating the heel, keeping it down, or is it contextual? Does it depend on what you're doing?